Howdy folks, well it's Christmas Eve of 2018. I got the workshop cleaned up this morning. I cleaned out the driveway. It was full of snow, and then I did my two neighbors' driveways too. And when I'm not building instruments in the workshop, I continue to make some old-time folk toys. I want to show you a few that I've made recently. This is a game that's called Fox and Geese. Got one red fox and a bunch of geese, and the geese have to try and move around without being jumped over by the fox. And if 8 of them make it over here, then the geese win. And if the fox cleans most of them off, then he wins, or if he corners them so none of them can move. Anyway, that's Fox and Geese. Great game. Okay, it goes there. This thing is called a sky hook. What you do is get your belt. Make sure your pants don't fall off. And you stick it into the little slot here. Balance it up. And it hangs off of your fingernail. You would think it's going to fall off, but it doesn't. You can even bounce it around a bit. Sky hook. And this guy is called a flapjack. He's an acrobat. And what you do is squeeze the two sticks together, and he starts flipping around. Great fun. There's a close-up of him. It's all painted up. Flapjack. Here's a train whistle that I made out of a old chunk of cedar fence post. All you do is drill 4 holes down of different lengths into here and then plug it up, make little whistles. This is what it sounds like. Train whistle. I showed you some of these spoons that I was making last fall in the rough stage. This is what they look like with a bit of walnut oil on them. Turned out not bad. I'm still carving this bowl here. And this guy is called a ramp walker. He's a little kangaroo. I'm going to show you a video of how he works. Here's my latest whirligig. I've got 2 or 3 other big ones that I'm working on in the workshop downstairs, but this is just a tiny little guy. There he is from the front. And I carved this propeller so when it spins, he just starts going like crazy. There's the base. Aren't you glad I didn't paint your house? Anyway, I'll show you a little video of how he works. Whenever I'm working on the folk toys and whirligigs and that kind of stuff, I'm always reminded of what I read in a book entitled American Folk Toys, and in some of the Foxfire books about how the old timers in the southern mountains were too poor to, or were too far away from the store to go and buy presents for their kids, so they made wooden ones. So that's always neat to think about. Anyway, hope you enjoyed our little tour of one of my favorite rooms in the house. I'm working on some more banjo and fiddle tunes, so I'll have them on next time. Meanwhile, Merry Christmas and Happy New Year to all of the subscribers, old and new, and to everyone watching. God bless you. We'll see you next time.